Well, hello everybody. I hope you're all having a great day. I just wanted to share some stuff that I've been learning about my new Schecter Banshee Mach 7 guitar. I just got this last week, and this guitar is freaking amazing. I'm really enjoying getting to know this thing. I mean, it's freaking beautiful. I just think this guitar is just gorgeous. It plays like a freaking dream. I love the neck. It's very smooth and fast. It's very comfortable. So today I'm going to talk about the awesome pickups in this guitar. I mean, I get the Lundgren pickup in the bridge, and then I also have a Sustainiac in the neck. And man, this combination of pickups just really opens up a lot of creativity for me. I'm doing stuff I never thought was possible. So in the intro, what you heard was the Sustainiac pickup in a couple different modes. The lower harmonics that you were hearing, the more natural type of feedback that you were hearing, was position number 2, and the higher pitch stuff was in position number 3. And the reason why I wrote that little musical piece was, I was very inspired because I was just playing this the other night, and it all just came to me, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. And it allowed me to get really creative with my playing, and I wrote the song around what the pickup was doing for me, and I really got inspired to use the different modes in the pickup to enhance different parts of the song. Now, to some people, what I did in that intro song might have been a little on the extreme side, but I was inspired, and I also wanted to write something that would kind of show what the capabilities of the Sustainiac pickup were. Okay, so I'm playing through my KEMPER today, and one of the reasons why I'm doing that is because a lot of people play through different digital platforms now, and one of the things that they complain about is it's hard to get feedback because there's no amp and speaker cabinet to get feedback from anymore. But the Sustainiac pickup will definitely remedy that situation and then some. Not only will it give you the feedback that you're looking for, but it'll give you a lot of other creative opportunities to utilize the feedback and the different tonalities that are associated with it as well. And I'm going to demonstrate all that for you in just a minute here, but before I do that, I'm going to demonstrate the Lundgren pickup in the bridge position. And I'll just play a couple riffs for you, and I'm really enjoying this pickup a lot. It's very balanced, very full. It doesn't have any weird frequencies coming out of it. It just sounds really natural, and the feel is really great, and I'm getting a lot of awesome clarity out of the pickup as well. So let's just hear a couple riffs on that pickup, and then we'll go ahead and move on to some of the Sustainiac demonstrations. Man, I love the Lundgren pickup in the bridge position. I think it's really good. Lots of great fullness. It's pushing all the right frequencies, and the feel is just incredible. And honestly, that pickup is really adding to the many reasons why I'm really digging this guitar big time right now. Now, keep in mind, I'm still in the honeymoon phase with this guitar, but I'm not taking the do not disturb sign off the door anytime soon, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so now let's do a quick demonstration of all 3 positions on the Sustainiac pickup. I'm just going to hold a note here on the G string on the 12th fret. That's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to start actually with the pickup off. And then I'll go ahead and engage it with position 1, and then 2, and then 3, so that you can hear the different tonal opportunities that are available with this pickup. So here we go. All right, so when the Sustainiac is bypassed, in other words, when it's off, you're just going to get whatever natural sustain that your guitar gives you when you hook it to your amp or modeler or whatever else. And when it fizzles out, it fizzles out. And whatever natural feedback you get, you get. So there's always a chance. You know how it is when you're playing guitar and you're looking for that feedback spot, that sweet spot on the stage to get your feedback, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Now, when the Sustainiac pickup is on and it's in position 1, what you're going to get is just natural sustain. And again, whatever feedback you get and other additional harmonics associated with that natural feedback, you get naturally, organically. The pickup will not be enhancing any of that, but it at least sustains the guitar long enough for you to get it naturally. In position 2, what you're going to get is the great sustain that it offers, but you're also going to get a natural sounding harmonic feedback that just sounds really good. It's very warm. It's not fluttery. It sounds extremely organic and natural. I mean, if you didn't tell people that you were using a Sustainiac, they would probably never know. Now, in position 3, that's where things really get interesting because it gives you a higher pitched, more harmonic type of feedback, and I think that sounds really good. It adds a lot of excitement and a lot of spice to your solos, and I really enjoy that a lot. I like to oscillate between position 2 and 3 depending on what I'm going for, and it just throws a different kind of flavor out depending on what I'm looking for in different parts of my solos. I just love the fact that you can get super creative with this, and it gets out of your way. It's very easy to use, and where the switches are, it's easy to activate the different positions and the on-off switch. So I really like the ergonomics associated with that certain feature. And like I said, you don't have to strike the strings harder or whatever to make it work. I mean, just hit the string and just let the pickup do the work. Just let it vibrate the string and make it sustain and add all the different harmonics and different things to it naturally. And you can kind of bend it and do whatever you want with it, and it will keep sustaining for you no matter what. And it really does make it really easy to use. And another thing I like about it as well is if you don't want the harmonic to start right away, all you have to do is hit the string with your pick, and it kind of lets the natural note ring a little longer before the harmonic comes in. But if you want the harmonic to come in a little sooner, use the legato technique and just hammer onto the note, and it'll actually come in sooner for you, and you can actually slide around on the neck while keeping your finger down, and the harmonic will stay engaged the whole time and move around with you. It's kind of cool, so you can get really creative with that as well. Alright, so for the final part of this video, what I'm going to do for you is play one of my songs called Silhouette. Now, I'm just going to play a portion of this song, so don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with the whole thing, but so each time I play it, I'm going to play it with the pickup in different positions. So the first time will be with the Sustainiac pickup in the off position. The second time I'm going to play it with the Sustainiac in position 2, and then the third time I'll play it with the Sustainiac in position 3. And you can hear all the different ways that I'm going to accent the notes and do things with the pickup that really adds a lot more spice to the solo. And of course you can turn the pickup on and off during your playing, so you don't have to worry about leaving it on the whole time, but I'm just leaving it on just to show you what's possible, and then you can deduct from there how you would use it. And I think there's a lot of creative ways that you can use this pickup, and it's freaking awesome. So let's start the demonstrations now and see how it sounds. right, so in the first version with the Sustainiac off, I thought it sounded really good, and that's kind of what we expect when we hear somebody play a song, you know? It sounded pretty, you know, normal, and there was a little bit of natural feedback coming out. I got the monitors in here, so that helped a little bit. But as soon as I engaged the Sustainiac in position number 2, the second time around, it sounded, in my opinion, a lot better. Like, it had a little more seasoning on the notes that I was playing, and it added a little more excitement to the parts I was playing as well, and I just felt like you know, kind of upped my game in that version. Now, in position 3, I definitely added a lot more seasoning and excitement and spice to the song, and it definitely upped the ante even more. Now, depending on your taste, you'll prefer one of the versions of the song over the other, but I think it's best to actually mix it up. So in some of the parts, I would use the Sustainiac in position number 2, and some of them I'd use it in position number 3. And again, the switch is right here, and you can easily toggle between the 2 slots, or just turn it off altogether. It's very easy and quick to do. And just season things accordingly. You know, if you feel like it's getting a little over the top with the higher stuff, then bring it back down. And I really think position number 2 is probably the one that people are going to use the most, because there's a really nice warmth with the harmonics that you're getting out of it, and it just sounds amazing. But like I said earlier, if you want to kick it up a notch and add more flavor to it, definitely use position number 3 here and there as well. It really adds that little extra heat and excitement to your solos. And I really think that if you use position number 3 sparingly and appropriately, it can really kick things up a notch in a good way. Now, that being said, if you're playing some really crazy stuff and you just want to really tear it up and get everyone's attention, especially for like a show opener, kind of like what I was doing at the beginning of this video where I had that intro, and I was doing that stuff on purpose to kind of grab your attention and to show what this pickup can do. But can you imagine if you were opening a show like that and you just had this really nice pad underneath you, and you know, you could just go up there and just tear it up? And I'm telling you, if people were doubting whether or not they were going to stick around and watch your band, that would change their mind for sure. You would grab their attention for sure with that, because it's not something that people are used to hearing, but not in a bad way, in a good way. People are going to be like, wow, I never heard that before. And it actually makes you sound like a better guitar player. I know that sounds weird, but that's one of Steve Vai's tricks. He uses a Sustainiac pickup, and so does Phil Collen in Def Leppard. And all those little accents and things that those pickups do are what set you apart from all of the other guitar players. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. I mean, honestly, I'm still learning a lot about this guitar, and I'm really digging it big time. So I'll be sharing more stuff with you about this guitar in the future. And I can tell you right now, officially, that this is a keeper. This guitar is not getting sent back. I love this freaking guitar. It's amazing. And this is coming from a guy who plays Majesties. I mean, I've been playing these for years, and I still think that my Majesties are amazing, but I think that this guitar here is a great addition to my collection, because I can do stuff on this guitar that I can't do on my other guitars. And vice versa. I mean, I got my piezo pickups on the Majesties and stuff. So, I mean, they all have their uses. And if you're going to add a guitar to your collection, you might as well add something to your collection that does stuff that your other guitars don't, you know. So this is definitely one of those guitars. So if you haven't considered getting one of these Schecter guitars, I would take a serious look at them, because I'm really blown away at the quality, the craftsmanship, the feel, the fit, the finish, and especially these freaking pickups, both of them, the bridge and the neck pickup. I'm really enjoying all of the creativity that this guitar is bringing out of me, you know. I mean, I'm feeling really inspired with this guitar right now. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And click the bell so that you can be notified every time I either go live or come out with a new video. Well, I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I will see you on the next one.